Gamer family, hello. Welcome back.
Cindered Shadows. Danger in the dark.
That was a quick loading screen.
Yeah.
My poor abused legs. I have been remiss to neglect my lower body exercise as of late.
Don't give up. We're almost back to Abyss. What a damn mess we've gotten ourselves into.
We should give up. Just throw the chalice at the big one and be done with it. It doesn't seem like they're gonna ease off. If that doesn't work, I guess we're dead.
I think not. I shall never surrender. I shall not die until I have achieved my glorious aim.
For crying out loud. Those creepy toy things must love a good chase. They won't let up.
Not to mention the enemies that look like phantoms. For their measures to protect the chalice, I'm sure. Maybe Happy's right. And this won't stop so long as we have the artifact.
We can't lead them back to Abyss, or the people there will be in danger.
Agreed. But first, let's run just a bit farther. I know a good place to keep the enemy at bay.
Oh yeah, the gates. They're so damn sturdy, I nearly broke my priceless fist on one once.
You punched one? Like a brute? Ugh, why must you always behave in such an infantile manner?
He probably thought that was the best way to test its sturdiness. He doesn't have bad intentions, he's just that dumb.
Ballface, if you broke the mechanism, I'm sacrificing you to the creepy doll.
What are you cricketing?
Loading screen?
Fair enough. It's only halfway done. Oh. It took that as an insult. If I remember correctly, this is, I want to say, the same map as the first chapter. Yep. It is the same map as the first chapter, but it's rotated. So they're trying to pretend it isn't. I believe everyone needs to get over here. Is that... Flip that lever and that opens, but I actually have a door key to use there. And then I'm gonna have to flip a lever somewhere. Oh no. Let's go. What's an epic game? Let's just game epically. 10 turns? Oh god.
The enemy's caught up to us. If we try to go up against it, we're finished.
That thing's worse than what we saw at the chasm. Looks strong enough to flatten me. Maybe
No.
people.
The gate! Even I won't be able to force it open. This is bad. There's more where that came from, too. Come on, let's go. Now.
Okay.
Oh my, I believe this to be a shortcut, but the way seems closed.
Who wants to do us a favor and pull the lever? Though you might get left behind.
Okay. So I'm gonna door key it. Dimitri has the door key?
I'll cut through. Sure thing.
Boom. That just gets Dimitri a little closer. Can you just kill him?
I will prevail.
I do think this is supposed to be the same room that you initially fought in the first chapter. They didn't say it. I don't remember, unless I missed it. Oh, great! The Sword of the Creator's still injured. Fun. If this isn't story-wise supposed to be the first map, yikes! That's an L. In fact, there isn't a single map in this DLC that isn't reused at least once. As the 2 original maps in the DLC are actually used twice in the DLC, which is the first map, which is used here, and then the final 2 maps are technically slightly different, but pretty much the same. Then every map in between those Chapter 2. Chapter 2 of the DLC is the only one that's wholly unique in the entire 7 chapters. 1 map is not used anywhere else in the game. 2 of the maps, for a total of 4 chapters, are used in the DLC multiple times. That's such an L. So what does happen if you pull the lever? Let me guess. It closes there, right? No. I don't know what was going on about the person who pulls it may get left behind. So melodramatic. I know that thing is a tough piece of meat. It's one thick meat.
Actually, it's made of metal.
Seth? I'm gonna say this once. I didn't ask. Thank you. Yeah, I don't need you to actually get the kill. Yeah, I probably should have actually let you get the kill though, so you could get a level up out of it. Yeah, use that magic. But yeah, this is actually a fun map, YouTube. But believe it or not, this is the peak of the DLC. And that's because it's a unique victory condition that's not seen anywhere else in this game. If I have one major complaint for both Switch games, it's that both of them are really limited in terms of victory conditions. And now, do I consider having a varied amount of win conditions essential? No, Fire Emblem 6 and Fire Emblem 11 are both in my top 7 Fire Emblem games. And Fire Emblem 4. 3 of my top 7 essentially only have C's victory conditions. That being said, having more victory conditions definitely can enhance gameplay when used right. And it's hard not to use them right. I don't love Fire Emblem 7. In a lot of ways, I don't really enjoy it much. But it does have a lot of varied win conditions, which is nice. And Engage, for what it's worth, does have more than 3 houses. How many more? Not a lot more. A handful more, probably at most. But it does technically have more, which is really nice. Like, it has an escape map in the base game as well. Because escape maps are essentially my escape slash... I guess escape and arrive are very similar. But escape in its truest form is one of my favorite win conditions in Fire Emblem. And it's used in, like, no games. Like, none use it. It's really just Thracia. It appears here and there in other titles, but not a lot. Which is so disappointing, bro.
bridge over there is blocked too. I believe the controls for it are on the other side, far end.
Oh, bruh. I don't have a door key. Yes, I do.
Use caution.
This has become an interesting map, though. I just wish it didn't have
Like the
sucky
theme for
music.
it.
Because I don't like this mid-map theme at all. This mid-map theme is, well, mid, to put it lightly.
Me? Okay.
Sure thing.
Can I actually? Yeah, that's what I meant to do this. All that whole time, that's what I meant to do, YouTube. But then Yuri's probably able to actually take the hit. And maybe even canter out of it, hopefully? No. That's unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, I guess. This map's kind of stressful. The 10 turns is extremely strict, I feel. And remember, YouTube, I'm on the lower difficult. There's only 2 difficulties, and I'm on the lowest one. What the fudge?
Guess I got a little.
What?
Wait. That thing one-hit KOs.
Who?
Hurry.
Me?
Huh. It doesn't one-hit KO. Okay, interesting. See, the reason why I put Yuri in range was because I was worried about it killing Linhardt. It doesn't kill Linhardt.
I'll give it my all.
So that's an interesting choice. Where's Dimitri? Because I need to make sure he's forward, because he's my unit with the door key.
Sally forth.
See, I don't think I have 10 turns to beat the map. I think I just have 10 turns until this closes. So I think once I get all my units past here, that requirement may actually go away. I'm not positive about that. Don't quote me on it, but at least I think that is
Sure thing.
the case. I bet that golem moves on other difficulties. But doesn't move in this difficulty, which is truly the gamer of the epicness. And we actually may be able to get another map done in this video. It'll be a longer video if I decide to do that. But if I don't decide to do that, this video will be extremely short. So, it's one or the other, YouTube. And which would you rather do? I actually don't know, YouTube. What would you rather? A longer one? A much longer one? Or a much shorter one? That's a good question. Is that the furthest that thing can move? Did it not come any closer to me now? Did I essentially outrun it? So nothing's gonna move? Am I gonna complain about nothing moving? Ah, now it's gonna move. Okay. Okay. I've now gotten units right by the end.
Why does Linhardt have such awful movement right now?
He doesn't, that's his
Like
regular
everyone else.
movement.
I know, but like everyone else can
I have a
move
lot
so
of
much
mounted.
farther.
I have a lot of mounted units.
Hmm.
And it's no worse than like Ash. And Yuri's is so good because he has a relic.
Hmm.
Ah, phooey dang. The thing is gonna move. Did the most worth healing. Happy, so I'll heal you.
It's simple.
Really close, didn't it? Good thing we made it through in time.
I should have plenty of
Keep
time.
moving. That was just the first of these things.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, what the hell? Okay, yep. It gave me 10 more turns for the next set of gates. That's what I thought. I actually kind of like this map. This is actually one of the better maps in the whole game. When I eventually do the map rank, assume me I do a map ranking of this game. I probably will. Once I get to the map ranking or whatever the heck in this game, I'm definitely going to have to put this map actually probably decently high. Because I actually like this map. I actually think this one's... Oh, come on!
You'll not be getting away here. Fork it over.
More baddies? I'm already soaking in sweat. Read the room, lady.
Host will kill me if anything happens to you. Be careful, yeah?
What do we... Ah, the bolting doesn't kill unless it gets a critical. Ah, well. Constance is actually pretty good in this DLC.
My ride.
Balthus is the weak link. Bruh!
That's surprising.
Is every unit that enters past there gonna start, like... Oh, reinforcement? As if so, that is so annoying. Actually, I want to foul play with Linhardt, just because Linhardt's a little bit more of a squishy than Yuri is. Plus, Yuri has more movement range. With a combination of that Canter and just the Fetters of Dromi in general. Bruh! I swear, if those are same turn, I'm gonna literally lose my mind.
Whoa, that's like the boss said. They came back.
Those better not be STRs.
Treasure majig, treasure thingy, whatever it's called. Doesn't matter. Hand it over.
These bandits are discussing treasure. How much can they have surmised?
No idea. All I know is they're here, so we're gonna have to fight them.
Shame.
They're same turn reinforcement. That pisses me off. Because I may lose a unit to them. Okay, I didn't, but still. That's ridiculous. Oh, maybe they didn't move? I don't know. They're not acting like they did. But their sheer existence is enough to make me a little mad. Wow, Claude, you're
Thanks.
quite the good doing unit. Nice, you actually hit?
I'll cut through.
Okay. I cannot believe they same turn reinforcements. I'm still mad about the same turn reinforcements, YouTube. Okay. No, I want you to move and then heal, brother. Okay. This is still a good map, though. The amount of reinforcements is a little excessive, but it does make sense to have reinforcements. Because then there'd really be nothing going on in this map
I
after
must
like
get
the first
stronger.
half, so. Wow! Everyone's actually getting decent level. But who are my lowest leveled units? Obviously Lindhart. Yuri's actually pretty low too. So I'll let him get a level up. There we go.
Look,
I'm assuming Happy's still in the lower end. Yeah, 24 is on the lower end. Thankfully, Armor Knights. Armor Knights plus magic equals Dead Armor Knights. And Dead Armor Knights equals XP for Happy, which makes me... Get ready, get ready, get ready. Happy! The only Ashen Wolf we're not going to recruit in the main game campaign for this one is Balthus. That's mostly because I have no intent on doing Balthus's paralogue in this playthrough, so I'm not going to recruit him. The only reason I'm going to recruit Constance is for the Yuri's paralogue. I'm not actually going to use her long term. Happy and Yuri are the only ones I'm actually going to use long term Blue Lion playthrough. So, yeah. More? Yeah, pretty much every time a unit is entering that zone. Yeah, actually, every single time a new unit enters the zone, a reinforcement spawns. But Dimitri's already been there, so no new reinforcement. But next turn, when I put a bunch of units up there, there's gonna be a bunch of more reinforcement. Oh, at least the enemies are fighting each other. That's kind of fun. I like three-way fights in Fire Emblem. They're also really rare, so that's always a little sad. Ironically enough, both this game's DLC and Engage's DLC have three-way army fights. I actually kind of find that funny, that both games decide to do that. I wonder why that is, that they decide just like to magically have multi-army battles. Now this game has three-way army battles in the main game. That's not DLC only. But again, it is still present in the DLC. See? This map is actually taking longer than I thought, so we're probably not going to do another map this video, YouTube. Yeah, I know. There's essentially no multi-map videos this series. This is like the only Fire Emblem series that just doesn't have that at all. And that being said, it'll probably start getting it on other routes. I imagine it'll start getting it then. Because on the other routes, at least for the first half of the game, I'm going to skip all the monastery, almost entirely on camera. Let me guess, 10 more turns? Oh, actually, no. It doesn't give you more turns this time. This time it decides to actually keep it at the previous time. That's actually shocking. It's not like cruel. Like, it shouldn't be that hard to do, but still, that's not what I was expecting. Nice! Hilda, Hilda, Hilda!
I think. Show me more.
See, it's gonna be weird, because if I actually, when I use Happy, I'm not gonna have any, like, anima magic users in my army. I'm only gonna have, like, dark magic. So. Dimitri, almost level 30. Heck yeah. I have 4 turns to get everyone in there. That's really easy, actually, yeah. That's barely even a challenge. I guess I'm not gonna get Yuri any more combat. You maybe I will. No. No combat for Linhardt.
I'll give it my all.
And hey, this map is just about completed.
I could use a break.
Too bad.
Yeah, I agree with you, Seth. Too bad, Hilda. How does that make you feel? Get yeeted. Cool. Only 4 more units actually need to enter glowy place. And I have 3 whole turns to do it. There. Yep, everyone will make it this turn. I just need to do a little bit of rearranging for some of the people who are a little bit further away to get in. Actually, Linhardt actually may not be able to get in. Ah, yeah, Linhardt's not able to get in. Oops. 1 more turn.
That takes care of that. And last but not least...
Woohoo!
Through this gate, open that one, run through another one. Sheesh. That's enough gates to last me a lifetime. I'm overdue for some shut-eye.
All is well, though. We've safely retrieved the Chalice of Beginnings.
Well, that was awful. I'm never going back down there, that's for damn sure.
With things like that wandering around, you couldn't even if you wanted to.
Aren't you optimistic? There were a few times I was sure we were done for.
Has Ulfric yet returned? We must present the chalice to the church at once.
You're all safe. How could you sneak off at a time like this?
Some strangers from the outside have kidnapped Master Elfric.
Elfric? No, it cannot be true.
It happened as soon as he returned from the monastery. Bandits were lying in wait.
Damn it! How could this happen?
This was clearly premeditated. I am certain it is connected to the bandits we fended off earlier.
Have you alerted the church?
Not yet. It all happened so suddenly. Do you think we should? Can we trust them? If we cause too much trouble, Abyss is doomed.
Now isn't the time to worry about that. We're in no position to cover something like this up. The church has eyes and ears everywhere, so they may already know what's going on. Either way, go and tell them the news. Now.
Sure thing. Understood.
Also, if anyone was wounded, send them here. We'll patch them up with healing magic. Wait, where's Happy? And Linhardt?
Happy, wherever did you disappear to? Elfric has been...
I know. Take a look at this.
What's that? Looks like some kind of fancy letter.
Is that a ransom
That's
note?
because it is. It was lying in the classroom.
Oh.
We have abducted Cardinal Elfric. We can guarantee his safety. For now. If you want to help him, meet us tomorrow evening in the ruins of the old chapel. Bring the chalice. Know that if you alert the knights, the Cardinal's life will be forfeit.
No doubt about it. This letter must have been left by the people who abducted Elfric.
Yeah.
And our enemy
No,
really
duh.
is after the chalice.
Yeah,
All the while,
no dip,
they were waiting
Balthus.
for us to locate it for them. No, no, something about this does not ring true.
None of it rings true. So which part in particular are you talking about?
How did the enemy know that we were searching for the chalice to begin with? This can only mean that someone in Abyss is...
You smell a rat. Someone who notified the church of our plan. It's no good talking about theoretical rats right now. First, we have to deal with the problem at hand.
Too true. For once, you are speaking reasonably.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Yay! Well, we're only at 30 minutes, YouTube. I'm trying to decide what I want to do.
What?
That's a good question, YouTube. What am I doing?
Perhaps.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause recording and do a bunch of off-camera stuff. And when I get back, we're gonna keep playing. Alex, in editing, if for some reason you're not paying attention, you think this is a new video, you're a dumbass. Okay, YouTube. I think I've done everything I want to. It shouldn't be C rank with those three as well, let's be honest. Okay. I mean, I don't see anywhere really else to explore. I didn't worry too much about the item shop. I did some forging. I made pretty much everybody have steel weapons plus. That's the main thing I did. Yeah.
We really lucked out there. Fewer injuries than I would have
I
expected.
bought some weapons
and
too.
most were minor.
I suppose the only conclusion we can draw is that they really were after Elfric all this time.
Perhaps they were instructed to avoid unnecessary casualties.
Is that Elfric guy really a cardinal? Are the secret cardinals really a thing? I thought that was a myth.
Hard to believe. Did you folks in the Ashen Wolves know that?
No, that's news to me. The identity of the cardinals is top secret, even within the church. He never would have told us something like that. Oh, except maybe Yuri.
He and I talk about a lot of things. But right now, I'd say we have more important topics to discuss than his title. Elfric's been kidnapped. What are we going to do about it?
Even if it is in the name of rescuing him, we simply cannot hand over the chalice to those scoundrels.
Let's just give them the thing and be done with it.
Professor, I came as fast as I could when I heard the report. I had no idea you'd be here.
Is this loud, excitable knight a friend of yours?
It's so tempting to do. I don't even know this man, but I actually really like Alois.
You humble me, Professor. I'm Alois. I serve the church as a knight of Seros. Now, about Elfric's kidnapping. Since he's an important member of the church, we must use any means necessary to find him. That said,
Bless you.
most of the Holy
Thank
Knights
you.
have been deployed to deal
Ah!
with the Western
Yep,
Church.
this does actually take place after chapter 4.
Many knights are better than
Because
no
of that
knights,
line
yeah?
alone.
I like your attitude. Though
That-
I'm
that
still
actually
embarrassed
does
we're not in full force.
Verify
Hey,
it.
at least we're quite forced.
Although this technically isn't canon to the main
Here.
game.
Take this letter. We believe it was left by whoever kidnapped the cartwheel. In it, the enemy clearly spells out their plan. They're after a chalice that was hidden beneath Abyss.
A chalice? Chalice? Ah, do you mean the chalice? But no, why would it be there? I've never heard anything about it being stowed away in Abyss.
Then this is gonna come as a shock, pal.
What in the goddess's name? Is that really the chalice from the legends?
The probability of that is unassailably high. Yes.
It was guarded by a bunch of giant creepy toys. There was powerful magic protecting it and everything.
Please believe us.
You say so. Wow. That means the story about the chalice being bound was true. Well, what's done is done. Oh, but I guess it's not done just yet. I must report this to Lady Rhea at once.
Didn't the letter like say not to alert the church?
Cindered Shadows. Betrayal.
You're about to see some Pirates of the Caribbean level of betrayal, YouTube. Who's on whose side, we're about to find out.
Is what transpired.
Mm.
This is indeed the Chalice of Beginnings. It matches the descriptions and the few records of it that remain.
Don't beat around the bush. What's our punishment?
You removed a most sacred treasure. Truly, it is my obligation to mete out punishment for that transgression. However, you also helped the church locate a valuable artifact. In light of this good deed, I shall forgive the bad one. I do wonder. I am wondering whether your presence had anything to do with the artifact's unbinding, Professor. As per the Church Chronicles, the four apostles secured the chalice with powerful magic. The only way to release the chalice is by using the four crests passed down through their bloodlines. However, given the special power you possess, perhaps you were able to unlock it yourself. There is no knowing at present. For the time being, I will keep the chalice somewhere safe. As for Elfric, I assure you that the knights will find and return him in due time. I consider him to be one of my many children, after all. I will not allow harm to befall him.
Lady Rhea, might I ask a moment of your time? We cannot be expected to give up our endeavor. The enemy stated most clearly that if the knights are involved, our dear Elfric is finished. We owe him so much. If there is any possibility that his life is in danger, the risk is too great to chance.
True. The knights are strong and all, but they're liable to get him killed. We can take care of it. With Chatterbox's help.
Our professor has the strength of 100 knights. Or about 1.5 of me. We've got this. How about it, Rhea? We've been through too damned much to get here. Leave the chalice and Elfric to us. You won't regret it.
Lady Rhea, please.
If you consent to join your power with theirs, yes, perhaps there is hope. As you wish, I shall entrust you with the chalice.
Your Grace, the chalice is a legendary treasure. You can't just hand it over to those underground...
That is quite enough. There is no cause to worry, I assure you. There will be no further discussion on the matter. Even if we lost hold of the chalice, it would be impossible for the thieves to make use of it. Though it was created to return a life that was lost, I doubt that anyone alive knows how to accomplish that feat. If someone were to successfully replicate the ritual, it would perhaps be the work of fate.
Hey, boss. Been meaning to ask. How'd you end up down here in Abyss?
What is this? Some sort of interrogation?
Yeah, you've never been big on sharing. I mean, you know all about me. And there's still so much I don't know about you.
Look, I get it. Talking about the past isn't easy. But I'm curious, yeah? So get to it. I've got all day.
Do you now? Well, I guess now's as good a time as any to tell you. I'm here because I killed some people from the church.
That cannot be!
Oh no, I hit my mic.
Originally, I attended the academy as Count Rowe's adopted kid. There came a point when the church ordered me to wipe out some members from my old gang. Told me it was part of some important mission.
Who is this old gang you speak of?
They were nothing more than common thieves to someone like you, Constance. Anyway, they're like family to me. So naturally, I protested my orders. Things got pretty heated and, well, the rest is history.
That's some story, pal. You're damn lucky they didn't execute you.
You're telling me. Elfric stepped in and implored them to spare my life. Told them to consider the circumstances. It's not so different for the rest of you. I'm sure he helped all of us out in different ways.
He did. I was about to be thrown in the monastery's underground jail. People thought I was dangerous, what with my gift and all. It's dark and dingy here, but it sure beats a prison cell. Elfie really saved my neck.
Back to the point. Balthus, what was it you were so curious about? You had ideas regarding why our enemies may be clawing after the chalice, perhaps?
No, nothing like that. But I am hung up on something Rhea said. That binding on the chalice was linked to the 4 apostles, yeah? I know I've got Chevalier's...
Sorry, but mind if I cut in?
What is it? Can't you see we're busy?
I can, but I just remembered something. Something important. Specifically, the names of the apostles. Oban, Chevalier, Noah, and Timotheus. The 4 apostles whose bloodlines were lost to time. I figured the Ashen Wolves might have thoughts about all that.
No use hiding it now, Constance. Let's lay all of our cards on the table. As for me, I've got the major crest of Chevalier. When I enrolled at the academy, the church ordered me to keep that tidbit to myself. So I did.
Mm-hmm. And I've got the major crest of Oban. Never did sort out how it is I have this thing.
As for me, the blood of Saint Noah courses through my veins. This is kept hidden, even from the Empire.
Which probably means mine's from Timotheus. I do have a vague recollection of being told my crest is rare.
So the 4 crests, which were presumed lost, have all been gathered into the same house.
All thanks to our buddy Elfric, it would seem.
And now Elfric has been abducted. Why could that be? If it was the chalice they were after, they could have stolen it from us without the need for anything sly.
Maybe someone had it out for him. Or maybe he messed around with the wrong people.
Or it could just be unrelated entirely. We're trying to untangle this mess by tying more knots into it. I mean, Balthus, you landed here on accident, didn't you? It's not like that's linked to the rest of us. And I could just as easily have never ended up down here, you know? We're jumping at shadows. Anyway, we don't have time for this. Let's get our act together and head to the chapel ruins.
Professor,
Wait, seriously? It just puts me in another exploring thing? Like, bruh.
Professor?
What's the point? I did all my item management. What's the point of having two separate
Hey,
ones?
Let's not deny that there's a connection between us. How about you and me have ourselves a little date, huh? When the bell strikes midnight, meet me out front at the Holy Mausoleum. My only condition is that you arrive promptly after midnight, and not a moment before. What say you? It's the most romantic time of the evening, of course. Or is the idea of a date with me not appealing to you? Nobles have nearly killed one another fighting for my affections, you know. Perhaps you won't get all you want out of me. But I'll promise you a fun time regardless. It's settled. I'll see you tomorrow night, friend. Don't stand me up.
Your Grace, please reconsider. The chalice is among the Church's greatest treasures, akin to even the heroes' relics.
I am well aware, which is why I have already dealt with the matter. Consider this. The heroes' relics are fearsome weapons imbued with great power. On the contrary, the chalice has long lost the power it once possessed. It is little more than a token of history.
If that is so, then why is it still considered such an important artifact?
It was created for a sacred purpose. To use the blood of the four apostles to return the goddess to our world. Their blood.
Your Grace, is something the matter?
I have an urgent mission for you. Investigate the origins of the Ashen Wolves.
Sorry, YouTube. If you're wondering what I was doing, I'm on the wiki page for all the
Keep an eye out
crests
for
and
falsified
Fodlan, and I'm knowledging
Yes,
myself.
of course. Understood.
Before you begin, summon Alois at once. I have new orders for the knights as well.
As you wish, Your Grace.
If I am correct, we haven't a moment to lose. Another tragedy is soon to transpire.
The only tragedy is the map choice for the next.
That crumbly old chapel somewhere nearby, or what?
I can play a little part here. Say perhaps as a bargaining chip for dear Elfric.
Getting yourself captured instead? That wouldn't be good at all, Constance.
I think we should be more worried about B's appearance. I mean, he's got way more life experience than the rest of us. And all that life experience makes you look more like a knight than a student, B.
You saying I'm old, pal? Don't forget, you're speaking to the ageless king of grappling.
She's not wrong, Balti. There's a pretty big age gap between you two. You're friends with Hilda's
I
older
hit
brother,
the mic
right?
with Wiggler.
That explains your maturity. You make Hubert look like a spring chicken.
Can it, will ya? Anyway, I'm wearing a school uniform. No way in hell they'll think I'm a knight.
Yeah, and anyone wearing a school uniform is without a doubt a student.
To be honest, for a good while, I actually did think you might be a knight. Who made your uniforms and set up the Ashen Wolf House, anyhow?
If I might so humbly interject, that would be Elfric.
He pulled everything together for us, sometime after he was appointed as the Guardian of Abyss. Said he wanted to give former students who were expelled from the academy somewhere to live. Somewhere to belong. Of course, all of this was established long before any of us were in the picture.
It does. Whatever his aims, it seems he has quite a few noble qualities.
All I know is that he helped me, so I'll help him.
I strongly doubt that I shall factor into Elfric's retrieval, but I shall follow your lead.
There it is. We owe Elfric. Maybe your goddess doesn't care about debts, but my fists and I sure do.
Sorry to have roped you into all of this, friend. We owe you. Just stick with us a bit longer, won't you?
This is great. Has me ready to get to it and start hitting things.
I agree with Balthus.
Ever since I was a kid, I've lived my life by one rule. That I'd only play my hand if I was guaranteed victory. I've gotten this far by using my cunning in any way necessary. Lying, cheating, even killing when there was no other way. But this next play? Well, the odds don't exactly seem to be in my favor. Not unless you trust me enough to provide me with an ace. Never you mind, friend. Let's just go.
At last you've arrived. You certainly took your sweet time.
My flock, why have you come?
Save you, of course. You didn't really think we'd just up and abandon you, did you?
If I may be so bold, we have the chalice you seek. Might I humbly request that you return Elfric?
You found the chalice? When I told you of it, I never imagined you'd...
Let's make sure it's not some cheap imitation. Hand it over.
Not until you hand over the hostage. There needs to be some degree of a trusting exchange here.
I can see you don't understand your own predicament. We've no issue killing the lot of you and taking it either way.
I can't tell if this guy's ears are stuffed with wool or if he's just this stupid.
Can't say I'm surprised. Thugs like this aren't about to show us any gesture of sincerity.
Yuri, stand down. Leave me. Take the chalice and flee. You must. It is irreplaceable. You must not hand it to these brigands.
You know us better than that. We didn't come here without a plan. Do your thing, Happy.
Wait, do what thing?
Seriously? Right now?
Now, Happy!
Fine, fine, fine.
Her sigh. She...
I've got to say, that sigh of hers never gets old.
Yeah, glad you like the show. It's not like it's a gift I asked for.
Where did that thing come from?
Absolute cowards. How entertaining. Balthus, will you do the honors?
Leave it to me, boss. I got... Damn!
Hey, Balthus, quit screwing around. Oh. Wow. It flew off of him. I'll sort it out. At least we got Elfric back in one piece. Now to handle these fools.
Cheap party tricks. Let's make these children scream.
Okay, we're actually to gameplay. After 20 minutes. Huh. Maybe this wasn't the best idea to do more. Oh boy. I got Wiggler to stand up.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Like vertically stand up. Wait, I thought I sold all my bullions. Wait, what? Did I just sell the ones I had in Convoy? I guess I did. I actually have more money than I thought. What level are these enemies? Level 30, okay. So I am the underdog. I am underleveled. If I remember correctly, this one's not really that bad. Let's wrap the enemy, though.
Your reckless actions could have been the death of you. Still, I thank you for saving me.
Don't go thanking me yet. We've still got to get out of here.
There's no time for foolish blunders when our future is at stake.
We must complete the mission the noble gave us. We shall vanquish these infidels post-haste.
Didn't mind brawling a giant bird, but now I'm stuck here. Oh well, time to show what happens when the
Oh crap.
awe-inspiring King of Gravity
That's
goes
right.
all out.
I forgot about that.
Let me at him.
See, because the thing is, the bird is a yellow unit, so it'll attack the enemy too. So I'd like to avoid it. Anyways, yeah, this is a reused map as well. Reuse of one of the worst maps in this game. Of all maps that they could have reused, why on whatever color Earth Fodlan is on,
Sure thing.
would they bring back this one? Of all maps that they could have brought back, this is about as bad of a choice as it gets. Like, bruh, the flipper.
I will prevail.
Like, really? Really, this one? I'm just in shock. I'm still in shock that this is the map that they brought. Like, the original of this map sucked. I don't even need to use one. Just a regular Steel Axe Plus does it. I also repaired his Javelin in addition to giving him the Steel Lance Plus.
Ready and willing.
Happy can probably take one
Give it
hit.
my all.
I'm not gonna be very happy if she can't.
Battle.
Yeah, I'm funny. I know. I get it. Funniest man alive or some blah 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 blah. Funny, funny, funny man, funny. Ha ha ha. Meme, 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 meme. Meme lord.
Adorable.
Yeah. That's me. She can't!
Of course I
Now I'm not very happy. Ah, bruh. The bird decided to...
I will prevail.
I will prevail.
Will you prevail?
I don't know. Will Edelgard prevail?
That's a good question. I guess we'll just have to wait and find out. Oh, you're talking about in this one battle. Yeah.
Ready and willing.
There's nothing sus in that sentence. I said nothing sus.
I'll give it my all.
What was sus? I didn't
Ah, perfect.
catch anything.
You haven't yet. You'll know what I mean eventually. Okay.
Stay focused.
It's actually Dimitri that will prevail. As far as I'm concerned. Because we're playing Dimitri's route!
There's still so many of them. Happy? You know what to do.
Again? What do you take me for, a Psy servant?
Just spawn in like Minecraft mobs.
Yeah.
Why are monsters like that in Garrick Mach? Ah, well, perhaps I can take the treasure they found as a parting gift.
Let me at him.
There we go, steal. And of course, the monsters are yellow units, which means they're going to be attacking everyone. Which is awesome! That's not sarcasm, it's awesome! As it means that there's less enemies I'm going to have to kill. This map is probably... Honestly, I don't know. I have mixed feelings. I think the actual map choice itself sucks. But the gameplay of this map's not terrible, quite honestly. The actual gameplay of this one's kind of inoffensive, frankly. Nothing amazing. It's nothing offensive either. It doesn't offend my senses like some of the maps in this DLC kind of do.
Use caution.
I love how it's just letting me push forward because all the enemies have like essentially been gambited
Who, me?
by all the flying thingies. Let's have you. Oh, you don't have a Steel Axe Plus. Huh. Hilda's not. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Hilda's not doing the best. Okay, I am gonna have to kill that bird.
I want to go home.
Okay, bird brain. I'm gonna brain your bird. Before you think about asking what that meant, Seth, don't ask it. Don't ask it, because I don't know what that meant.
You're gonna brain your bird?
Something like that. That's what I said. Like I said, I don't know.
It sounds like you're saying that you're gonna give something a lobotomy or something like that.
Okay, Ash. I need you to kill Bird Brain. Can you not? No crit, that's sad.
Is this...
No idea what that bird is going to do. Whatever it does, hopefully it doesn't hurt that much. Okay. So they're going to kill that beast for me. That's nice. I appreciate it, enemies. Thank you. Okay, what bird going to do? Nothing too bad. Okay, let's kill bird now. Let's kill Burb. Who's like the lowest level that should probably get the kill? I'm gonna go with Yuri Bird.
Yuri Birdie.
No, just Yuri Bird, bro. Don't think that's like his actually, I know for a fact it's not his legal name, but I don't think that's technically even his legal fake name. I just know that Happy called him Yuri Bird.
I knew you had it in you.
Bruh, Ash, get out of the way, or you'll be reduced to ash. Oh, that's the enemy that's still in my vicinity.
Who, me?
Bruh. Hilda has a 0% hit chance against that guy. DLC Hilda is not good. He's a thief, that's why he has such high avoid. Yeah, I already got this map like halfway routed. See, the biggest problem with this map just is that it's a route map. I think that's the biggest sin that this map commits, because this map's actually not atrocious. It's actually almost fun. I'm actually kind of having fun. Definitely the most fun I've had playing 3 houses in a while, actually. I cannot believe I'm saying that, but yes. Okay, that beast is dead. Okay, that's the last beast. Okay, I want someone who needs to level up to get the kill. Yuri can't do it. I'll let Hilda then. Hey, Hilda got hit! Hilda, Hilda, Hilda! We haven't gotten there yet, but that's what she says. Whenever she, like, gets, like, a critical or a kill, she'll say, like, Hilda, Hilda, Hilda! I mean, just imagine getting killed, being on a battlefield, then right as you're about to die, you just hear a pink-haired girl go, Hilda, Hilda, Hilda! Over your friend's corpse. Like, that's an L moment. Is that like what Hilda lives for?
I'll cut through.
Actually, she lives for being lazy and racist. But that's besides the point. Actually, it isn't besides the point. If I'm gonna make fun of Ingrid for being racist, I need to make fun of Hilda for being racist. Fair's fair. I believe it gets resolved in supports of Cyril, but Cyril's like my least favorite character in Fodlan. And it's not even close, so. I don't know. Hilda's not necessarily a great person. So, there's that. See, I'm honestly still really worried for the final map of this DLC, because I know when I first played this DLC, back when it launched. This is my first time really playing this DLC since it first launched in 2020.
It's your
recall.
A few years ago.
Quite a bit ago. This is my first time actually playing it since then. And I remember I struggled hardcore on that DLC originally. Although, it's also worth knowing that back when the last time I played this DLC, I had only played a handful of Fire Emblem games. And now I've played all of them. So, who knows? It's easier than I remember, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, this is all that's left of the map. We're almost at...
the initial... When did the initial game come out?
2019. So by the time that this is uploaded, Seth, because obviously we're not uploading this in July, this video I want to say is uploaded to YouTube. You're probably still in November. Probably. Oh, and I was wrong when I said like last video, like episode 77 would be uploaded on the
Saw that coming.
5-year anniversary. I'm wrong. It's actually 76. There's not an episode. I don't know if we're past Thanksgiving or not yet, but there's not gonna be an episode of this game on Thanksgiving. I really hope I stick with the Tuesday, Thursday upload schedule with the series since I've been talking about it. Because that's always awkward when I talk about how I'm doing a certain upload schedule, then I actually don't do that upload schedule. It's always awkward. Kind of funny, but awkward. It'll actually be episode 76, most likely. See, when I start decide like, okay, I might as well I'm gonna start let's playing this game. I want to kind of just do it now because it's such a long game. I want to start it. The fact that this series would be airing during this game's 5th-year anniversary is not something that occurred to me until actually last night, which after recording episode 7 of this series, when I was like, oh, wait a second, this game's gonna turn 5 years old during this Let's Play. And I was like, oh, that's actually perfect timing to start this Let's Play. And I think Fates will be turning 10 next year as well. And most likely, I don't know for a fact yet, but there's a good chance I'm going to start Fire Emblem Fates once I'm done with this game. Which makes that perfect, too.
Just a few more moves.
You said that this game came out in 2019?
Yeah.
Didn't that make it 4?
Bruh, the series is going till next year.
If you die, it
oh.
will right away.
The series like obviously when this video is uploaded, it's still 2023. This series will coincide with this game's 5th-year anniversary.
Oh.
Fun fact, YouTube, as of us recording this video, it's actually not even 4 years old yet. Bruh. 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 Her highest hit rate is 42.
Can it be Princess Edelgard?
How dare you disrespect House Restbound? This ends here.
I kind of want Yuri to get the kill. Does he do any damage? Oh, yeah, he kills. Yay! Everyone is, besides Linhardt, is at minimum level 26.
Not bad. Feels
Not
good.
bad. Not bad. And hey, YouTube, this is going to be like the longest video in the series.
I don't mind pain, but it's time to make my exit. My employer pays me more than this treasure is worth.
Nice. Yeah, I knew this map wouldn't be that bad. Thank you very much.
You okay, Elfric?
I am. All thanks to you. The chalice. Is it unharmed?
Yes, it's safe. Chatterbox is...
What?
Nighty night!
Damn scoundrel, what are you doing?
I think you can see what I'm doing, Balthus.
Beautifully executed, Yuri. The chalice is finally mine now, along with the blood of the 4 apostles.
It seems I was correct, that there was an enemy in our midst. To think our bird was instead a rat.
You've always had a wild imagination, Constance. I've got to say, turning your attention elsewhere was a challenge, even for me.
That is enough of the banter, Yuri. I informed you not to divulge too much.
They'll all be under the dirt soon enough. It's not like they'll be able to talk at that point. After all I've gone and done for you, Elfric, I would think you'd have just a bit more faith in me. Your silence speaks volumes. Guess this is the end of the niceties. It's all on you now, friend. I'm sure you and the others will figure it out.
Professor! Are you injured?
I see you're well enough to make light of a serious situation, but surely you suffered a wound.
Teach, there's no time for playing around. Tell us how... I get it. He only pretended to attack you, didn't he? So you were just playing a part in this grand performance. But was that really the smartest decision here?
The chalice and the Ashen Wolves are gone. I am loath to think what will become of them without our help.
And how do you propose we pursue them? We haven't a clue where they went.
Well, we know what they're after. That at least narrows down the possibilities.
Professor, are we too late? Lady Rhea, why have you come?
After sending all of you off, I began to investigate the lineage of the Ashen Wolves. In doing so, I was able to confirm that the documented information about their crests was falsified. What was once a wild speculation, I now know to be true. The crests they bear are the same as those of the 4 apostles, the very same who long ago enacted the Rite of Rising. Once the blood of the 4 is poured upon the chalice, its power can...
Oh, you do a thumbnail image now.
I believe we have enough evidence to assume that our Ashen Wolves will suffice to carry out this ritual.
So, Elfric's aim must be to carry out the Rite of Rising at the expense of the students. Lady Rhea, what precisely is the purpose of this ritual?
We've heard it has the power to resurrect life. But that can't be true, can it?
The chalice is a holy artifact, created by the goddess herself. It serves to restore a physical form that was previously lost to this world.
So those wild tales are true. It really can bring someone back to life.
Not exactly. It can breathe life into a body, but it cannot return a spirit that has already departed.
So basically zombies.
It is a tool to return the goddess to her physical form. Her spirit is omnipresent, but her flesh is no more. Such incredible power is truly awe-inspiring and extremely dangerous. In that way, it is akin to the hero's relics. For this reason, the 4 apostles were never intended to pass down their crests. This gathering should never have been possible. The Ashen Wolves are now gathered together, making it possible once more.
And Elfric is at the center of this mess, luring them all to Abyss for his own selfish reasons. Without so much as a whisper of it to the church, of course.
This incident is my own doing. I never should have entrusted the chalice to them.
Lady Rhea, do you have any idea where they could have gone?
I do indeed. Garrick Mach, which is protected by the goddess, is the only place the Rite of Rising can be performed. Holding such a ritual requires absolute focus, so I imagine the setting would need to be serene, peaceful.
There are countless such places within the monastery walls.
It's certainly peaceful there, but due to last month's incident, it's heavily guarded at present.
Confirmation that this takes place after Chapter 4.
There is much to consider.
Lady Rhea!
You look troubled, Alois. What has happened?
thieves have breached Garrick Mark's village walls. They've been pillaging the shops and residences, taking whatever they please.
I wonder if this has anything to do with Elfric.
There's no telling, but for now, their numbers are too great. They need the knights. By your will, Lady Rhea, allow us to clear the village of these hooligans.
Yes, Eloise. Please ensure the safety of the villagers immediately. However, leave a few of your best knights here with me.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll see to it.
Teach? You look like you've got something to say. He told you to meet up with him at the Holy Mausoleum? You never run out of secrets, do you, Teach?
I'm certain that Yuri had his reasons for setting up this meeting. He took the time to speak with you, however cryptically, before he left.
Fair point, Dimitri. I do wonder why he told you it needed to be after midnight. Wouldn't it be better to rush to their aid immediately?
Yuri's no fool. There's a method to his madness.
Okay. I want to see where this puts me. If this puts me in Abyss, we're ending the video for sure. This is already the longest video in the series. Okay, yeah, after this, it'll hopefully
Cindered
put me
Shadows,
in Abyss.
return to me.
So that I can use the shop and stuff. Oh, it didn't have like a...
Where the heck are we?
Bro, that's a blister.
Finally, you're all awake. Good morning, sleepyheads. Or is it a good evening?
Yuri, you scoundrel! You are unfit to speak to us, liar that you are!
Yeah, liar, blah, blah. Nothing I haven't heard before.
Look, pal, enough beating around the bush. What exactly are you trying to accomplish here? Where's Elfric? And what the hell are you plotting?
Questions. You're wearing me out, Balthus. Fine then. I'll lay it out for you. Elfric intends to reenact the Rite of Rising. He's preparing everything as we speak.
What is this silly rite anyway? You trying to do some crazy magic to raise the dead or something?
Actually, yes. By offering up the blood of the 4 apostles in the chalice, you can bring someone back to life. Saint Saros performed the ritual 995 years ago, but not enough blood was given up. So the ritual was a bust. No clue what happened after that. That's what Elfric concluded after scouring the records anyway. And now, through extreme persistence, he's found and gathered the 4 of us, with our crests. He placed us under his direct supervision within the Ashen Wolf House, and he did all of it to ensure a successful ritual. The Rite of Rising.
You mean to say that he intends to drain our blood? To kill us? Such an act would be unforgivable, an atrocity! I cannot die in this wretched hovel!
Yeah, that sounds painful. And permanent. Count me out. Hang on. The number 4 includes you too, right? So you're gonna die too?
Yep, that's the idea.
And here I thought we were close. But all this time you've been skulking around, deceiving us. It hurts, boss. Hurts bad. You want to die, that it? Fine. I'll kill you myself. Just stop that crafty nonsense of yours and face me, fist to fist.
Shut it. I've lived through hell and worse. After climbing my way here, you really think I want to die?
Then why throw your life away for the likes of Elfric?
Some things are more important than my own life. Some things are worth protecting.
You're not making any damned sense.
It would seem that you want to be punished severely, Yuri.
That's some sort of threat? There's not much you can do to me that hasn't already been done.
True. You took wing from the mud into which you were born, and
Hey, look at
rose
that,
to
it's the Holy
such great
Mausoleum.
heights. To break your spirit.
Oh,
would
it's
take
actually,
far
I
too
thought,
much
is
effort.
chapter 6
Though,
and 7
if
not on
I
the same
must,
map?
I will kill your mother, in addition to your dear people.
Oh, so that's it. You were trying to protect your mom.
Precisely, what is it you are hoping to accomplish, Elfric?
To resurrect someone I lost long ago, no matter the cost. Surely there are those for whom you'd do similar.
Perhaps. Even so, never would we annihilate those we care for.
There's nothing I wouldn't do. Nobody I wouldn't trade to see the light in her eyes once more.
Whoa. That lady looks real dead, pal.
She is. For now.
You're gonna regret this, Helfrich.
I accepted the regret I might feel from this long ago. As long as she returns, nothing else matters. Yuri, if you think you'll be pulling anything funny, think again. The Knights of Seros won't save you. No doubt they're indisposed right now on some mission or other.
Well, that's a damn shame. The whole evil villain look really doesn't suit someone as pious as you, Elfric.
Yuri Bird, I could.
Not yet.
It is time. Take them. Your blood will pour forth, filling the chalice.
You really are a fool.
You were diligent, Yuri. You kept me abreast of all the Ashen Wolves' movements. As recompense for being such a good student of my flock, I will gladly hear any final words from you.
That's fresh. If you knew me at all, you'd know these won't be my final words. I'm simply biding my time.
For what?
For the goddess's descent. Can you hear it? She's coming.
Bells? This late at night?
Yeah, you hear that, Elfric? That's the sound of your demise. The Knights are releasing my people as we speak. The ones you locked up and hid away.
How did you know about that? Wait, the Knights of Seros?
Like I said, the evil villain look really doesn't suit you.
So wait, is that
I know it
do I
was
not
you
get to
who
go to
sent
the
me on
abyss?
that mission, and ultimately led to me landing in Abyss. Overall, your execution was lacking. Lady Rhea has been on to you as well. Oh, and just so you know, I've been working for her since before I ever began working for you. She had me keeping an eye on you. Told me to inform her if you seemed to be planning anything.
You!
But you took those I care most about hostage, which limited my options. You chained up the wolves, and kept a tight grip on my rogues in Abyss to ensure I wouldn't betray you. I struggled with whether or not to tell her everything. After all, my allies' lives were on the line. I deliberated on what to do next, knowing I'd have to rely on my own cunning to see this through. I waited for the chance I could rescue my mother and allies, all while paying lip service to you. Until today, the day you pulled all your forces in so you could attempt this ritual. You're no villain, with that sticky conscience you call a heart tripping you up. Not like me.
I see. You were one step ahead of me all this time. It matters not. The ritual has begun. There's no stopping it now. You will all die. Just a bit longer.
Don't think for a moment.
But you're getting off easy, pal! Seriously, boss, did you have to tie us up so tightly?
I just want to get back to
Sorry,
Abyss.
Marcus. I figured those little tears would be enough for you to break through the rope.
I may be the unbeatable king of grappling, but I'm also bleeding profusely. You didn't wonder why it was taking me so long? Think next time, yeah?
I haven't the slightest what you two are jabbering on about, but please untie our ropes as well.
You're talking. Do it yourself. I dispelled the silence from you ages ago. Or hadn't you noticed?
Oh, I see.
It's great that we're not tied up anymore and all that, but we're still being actively drained.
I've invested everything to ensure my success today. My private funds. A veritable army. Surround them. Don't let them escape. The ritual will not be stopped.
Why won't it cease? We are freed, and yet our blood still drains from us?
Well, this wasn't part of the plan.
This is no laughing matter. Our very lives are ebbing away.
Stop panicking, Constance. You know I'm never unprepared.
You've always got a trick up your sleeve, don't you? I can hear your secret plan running our way.
Well, YouTube, we should have ended 7 minutes ago. And why are we getting Roar of Dominion as the map theme? Jesus Christ, that is such a... Honestly, awesome. That's actually really awesome. Roar of Dominion is one of my favorite map themes in this game, but we shouldn't be getting it till Chapter 12! Okay, yeah, I thought we were gonna go to Abyss. Bye-bye, get out of here, goodbye. Yeah, sorry for the long video, bye.